So start to roll from your tiptoes to your heels, back and forth. And you can do it in your shoes, you can do it in your socks, you can do it in your bare feet. They all have benefits, so it's your choice. Good, and then maybe really even that little bit of challenge where you're up at the top, and then a little bit when you roll back. Good, I gotta start my watch. And then from there, let's just roll the feet side to side. Left to right, starting to just good morning, pushing them down into the earth. Good, and then we're gonna start a single leg stand without cue. So root your left foot down, just standing on your left foot, and then right toes can come to tippy toes, or you can have that foot come off the earth, or you can lift it up a little bit more. So right now as you're doing this, I want you to just start thinking about what's going on, what happens when you lift that one leg. Notice it. You're not judging like, oh, I'm really bad at this. Just start to notice it. Good, put that foot down. And then take a second, shift sides. So standing on that right foot, left ball of your foot, or hover off the earth or lift a little higher. And just as a reminder for everyone, we're never looking for perfection. It's not about this perfect statuesque stance. It's a practice, right? The more you practice, the better you get. Good, 3, 2, 1, good. And then from there, next we're gonna find our mountain pose, which I love because we use throughout the whole class. And you can practice this even when you're outside of the room. So as we always say, if you're talking to someone, most likely you're gonna be off balance a little bit. So right now, really try and even your body, your feet under your hip bones, pressing them down into the earth and pulling your kneecaps up. When you pull your kneecaps up, you strengthen the front of your thighs. So squeeze those muscles. And now the back of the body. Squeeze one butt cheek and then the other. Keep them squeezed. It's not easy. Pelvic floor, you have to use the bathroom, and there is no bathroom in sight. So you have to squeeze, hold, lift. Strengthen that pelvic floor. Good. Your six pack, which starts down here, brace it in. If you don't know how to find that brace, do a little cough. Feel that brace. Keep it braced, but don't hold your breath. So it's braced. Our heart forward, shoulders back and down, and now focus on that inhale. Big inhale. Strong exhale. Every exhale sends your belly button closer to your spine with strength. Good. Couple more breaths like that. Again, a lot of times what humans do, we're trying to do things really good and our shoulders come up and we start to hold our breath. So keep those shoulders down and keep that full breath in and full breath out. One, last one. Good, find a little ease, a little movement. Always kind of wiggling the hips, bending the knees, roll the shoulders. And now a single leg stance again, practicing. So all that weight in your left foot, you're doing a single leg mountain. So you're standing on your left foot. Maybe you come up on your right toes, or you try to lift that right foot off the earth. And now just start thinking, keeping shoulders over hip bones, squeeze your six pack, squeeze your obliques, and focus on your breath. Go back to squeezing that strong thigh and your strong glutes. And the more times you fall out of this and you have to tap that foot down, that's good, because that's a reflex. If you ever get tripped up, you want that reflex to be your foot goes down. Good. 2 more breaths. Bigger breath in. Maybe you add a little movement on purpose. Maybe you're moving on without trying. 3, 2, 1. Good. Put that foot down. Shake it out. Same thing. So shift your weight. Right foot rooted into the earth. Left tiptoes. Left foot hovers. Or left knee lifts up. And remember, if you lift your left knee up, not your left hip bone. We don't want to get off balance. So hip bones are like headlights. Squeeze your six pack. Pull that full breath in. Strong breath out. Press that foot into the earth. And again, if you're on a black mat, it's a little more challenging. If you feel okay with that, that's fine with me. Good. One more. Full inhale, exhale. Go. Good. Both feet down. Take a second. Wiggle it out. All right. Hopefully my son won't steal the music. We'll see. All right. And from there, we're going to strengthen that six pack. So work your way down to the ground. Just a little bit of work on our backs to strengthen it, and then we'll stand back up for the majority of class. Use that six-pack to help with our balance. So your low back, wherever your shorts or your pants are, press that down into the earth. By doing that, you're tilting your pelvis up. If you had a marble on the seam of your pants tilted towards your belly button. So start to feel that engagement already. Fingers by your temples, elbows out wide. Segmented crunch. We crunch up, up, up. They can be small. Down, down, down. Press that low back down and squeeze your belly button to your spine. Feel that breath. Focus on your breath. Good. These are hard right away, right? Yes. Not easy. If it's easy, it wouldn't get you stronger. 5 more, then we'll pick up that pace. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Little speedier crunches. Hands on your thighs, reaching towards your kneecaps, or reach up and touch them, or hands can interlace. Little crunches. Squeeze your belly button down. Press that low back down. Good. Let's go. You can do it. We've got 5. We've got 4. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That whole pelvic floor is squeezed. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Rest. You can stretch out or hug your legs in. 1 breath here. Good. And then we go to our low abs, which we know are a little harder to work. So, joyful life. Oh boy. All right. Knees over hip bones. Modified version. You can start. Tap one big toe down and then the other big toe down. A little more. Travel vibe. We'll try. Take both sets of toes. Tap them down. And maybe a little farther. You have to keep that low back smushed to the ground. If you're looking for more, hands under your hips or out wide, take the bottom of your feet, stamp them on the ceiling, and then send them out long. Good. Low abs are hard to work in our just regular days, so these are challenging. They should be. If it's hard, that means you're doing it correctly. Good. 5 more, we keep our legs up. 4, blow that breath out. Ooh, we feel that burn. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold those legs up. Head, neck, and shoulders can rest. Start doing over, under with your legs. A little more, you start to drop those legs to a 45-degree angle. A little more, you hover them an inch or so off the earth. If you're looking for more spice, hands over your head, squeeze that belly button down. Good, you can do this. You've got 10. It'll be a fast 10. Woo! 5, 4. Have I ever lied to you? 3, 2, 1. Gently go down. Woo! Take a breath. Beautiful. From there, modified bicycle. Plant your feet on that mat. Elbows wide again, thinking about the back, upper shoulder, right elbow, left knee, and down. Left knee, no, left elbow, right knee, and down. If you're looking for more, send those legs long, maybe a little swoop up. Good, think about the middle of your chest. It's facing one side of the room and then the other side. Your neck is comfortable. We're not crunching our neck here. That's it. We go in 5, we hold on one side. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. One knee to elbow, maybe lift up an inch. Oh, and down, other side. Hold, maybe lift up. Good, finish with 10 seconds, a little bit speedier. Go, go, go. Take a breath in and blow it out for 5. Woo, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, if you're new to the class, don't worry, we'll stand soon. We don't do crunches the whole time. All right, from there, planks around the world, everybody's favorite. So we're gonna start with the side plank, left forearm on the ground. Put your left knee, left elbow under your shoulder. Modified version, that whole low body stays on the ground. Lift your ribs up and squeeze the left side of your body as hard as you can. You still want to be able to breathe, but it's tight. Yeah, lift those ribs up and set it down. We're holding them here. A little bit more. Left knee down, you can lift up. A little bit more. Knees up. I haven't really said go, so don't get mad at me. We start now. 3, 2, 1, go. We're here for 30 seconds. Think about alignment. Shoulder, under shoulder, hip bone under hip bone. Lift those hips up a little higher. You're looking for a little more spice. That leg can lift, arm can go overhead. Good, you're more than halfway there. Squeeze the obliques, the side body that's towards the ground. Good, you've got 5. 4, we come down gently. 3, gently. 2, 1, woo. So hard, yeah, yeah. Everybody's dying. I do this all the time and I'm dying. All right, right forearm down, elbow under shoulder. Here's where we start. Don't let those ribs sag, right? Hold them up and squeeze them. Maybe go up to your knee, maybe staggered feet or stacked feet. Staggered's a little easier, or stack them up. Don't let your cute butt poke behind you. Keep it tucked in. You're in a mountain pose. You're just on your side. There we go. Squeeze a little harder. Woo! That's it, 10. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, gently come down into 1. Perfect. Oops, we forgot our middle. That's all right, we got both sides out of the way. Now we do a regular plank. You can go on your hands, you can go on your forearms. You can have knees up, modified knees down. They're all hard, it doesn't matter what you do. We're gonna do 2 30 seconds. So I'll tell you when 1 goes, so if you need to take a rest, take a rest. We go in 3, 2, 1. Again, thinking about being in that standing mountain. Our hips are not drooped, they're not saggy, and our butts aren't poking in the air. Think about your pelvis. Maybe you even tuck your pelvis in a little bit. If you're feeling like some spice this morning, you can always take it to a one-legged plank. Ha ha ha, if you laugh, that's a good answer too. You're halfway there. If you need to take a break, take a break. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes. And now focus on that breath. Big inhale, circle your mouth, blow it out. Feel your power, you're so strong. 10. You're gonna be so happy when you get a little rest after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently let those knees come down if they're not out wide. Butt back, take a breath in child's pose. Good. If you were on your hands, feel free to roll your wrists. Yay, we get to stand up. If you need to recover longer, stay down, get water when you need it. All right, this song's all right. Okay, we're gonna start. We end with our dead bugs, and we're gonna have a standing dead bug to start. So first you're gonna just march, lifting, alternating legs. Like you're going through quicksand, right? So it's a lift and switch. Walking, we're shifting our weight all the time. So here we're doing that in a little bit of an exaggerated way. You want a little more? Think about that dead bug on your back. Start to press your hands into your thigh, thigh into your hands. Squeeze your core. Okay, I'm turning my volume down a teeny bit. Keep going, don't stop. Good. I'm double mic'd today. Extra loud for you. Good, maybe those hands go up and then they come down. In 5 seconds, we're gonna hold that right knee up. 3, 2, And 1, good. Back to that right leg up. Again, maybe just hold it. If you want to add in a little bit of twisting, first way we twist, our brain thinks about it. That's it. And if you want a little micro twist side to side, gaze can stay forward. It's super challenging. A little more. Inhale as you open up. Exhale to center. Inhale as you open up. So remember how hard it was just to stand on one leg? Now we're doing all this craziness. So if you're not there, that's okay. Good. We're going to come back to center and lift our hands up and down. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Breathe in. Exhale. 3. My leg's burning. 2, 1. Good. So you feel that in that ankle of the standing leg, right? It's a lot. And the quad of the other leg. Take a breath, and then we go back to the other side. So shift your weight. Find your mountain pose. Heart forward, shoulders back and down. Squeeze your six-pack. Left toes, or maybe left foot's up. And then again, maybe just tiny little twists. Gaze can stay forward if that's really tricky for you or you get a little lightheaded. Or maybe a little bigger twist. Inhale as you expand open. Exhale as you close. It's not about looking perfect. It's about trying something. And again, the more times you have to fall out and put your foot down, you're giving yourself that really good reflex. Good. 3, 2, 1. Hold in the front. Maybe adding arms up with the breath in. Good. And down. For 3. For 2, you can raise the roof. And 1. Good. Hands down. Woo! Roll out those ankles. Roll out those hips. Good job. All right. Fan favorite. Single leg squat. Next. Okay. So what we're going to do is send our right heel forward. And you might squat 1 inch. It might be just this baby squat. And then back to center. Or maybe it's a little further forward and you go down a little bit more. Yep. So that right heel, good, right heel goes forward. And then back. If you need more, like this is really hard, I'm wobbling very much, you can keep that right foot off the ground where the right heel touches. And then it goes back, woo, forward and back. If you want to add more, you don't need to, that right heel forward. Look at these kids are laughing. Just you wait till you get older. If they fall, it doesn't matter, right? Good, so that right heel and then right toes. A lot of left quad, a lot of balance. Move through quicksand, slow and steady. You've got this for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, so hard, right? Why do you come back twice a week? Same thing, other side. And if that was too much for your quad, just take it smaller. Any movement with one leg is going to build your strength. So here we go. Left heel forward. You can do a baby bend or a big bend. And we know there's a trainer here who goes all the way and can touch her butt to the ground. She's Superwoman. Yeah, Diana. She just goes boop, boop, and then up. Yeah. She really does. Good, stay here, maybe a little lower. Maybe that foot stays off the ground, or you try that little toe tap in the back. So it's not to look cool. That's not the goal here. The goal is to challenge yourself. That's how you're going to get stronger. Perfect. You do look super cool, though, obviously. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Take a second, shake it out. Good. From there, we're going to give that muscle group a little break. And we're going to find those star leg lifts. So tall mountain. Keep that tall spine tilt all the way to your left, all the weight on your left foot. Right toes really light on the ground. We're going to stay long. Hands can stay in or spread out wide. lift that right leg up and down. And you can lift it 1 inch. I want you to squeeze that side body of the leg that goes up. Nice. Feeling more confident, you tilt a little more to the left. Maybe you take out that foot coming down. That's good. If you can challenge yourself to the point where you kind of have to do that, that's great. You can take out bringing that foot down if you'd like in 3, 2, 1. Hold up. Maybe pulse it out. Good. 5, 4, woo, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, even ourselves out. So find that tall mountain, all the weight on your right foot. And then we tilt to the side. So we're not curled, we're tall. And that left foot can lift off the ground a little or a lot. Hands can be in or spread. Squeeze that side body that's letting that leg lift. Good, I know, it's hard. You can keep lifting and lowering or take out that touch on the ground and we hold up. Squeeze the obliques, maybe pulse. Feel the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Beautiful, beautiful. Remember, get a sip of water, fold forward whenever you need to. All right, we're gonna go to the back of the leg. We're gonna do that deadlift, single foot. So, single leg. Left foot forward. If you want, you can hold a weight at your chest, but you never need to. Left foot forward, right foot back. Those toes can stay on the ground. We keep this long spine. Torso stays tall, tilts forward. Right leg counterbalances. So maybe you're just tilting a little bit. If it feels too unsafe, you can just tilt your torso with those toes on the ground. If you feel comfortable, you can start to go a little bit more down and let that leg go back to counterbalance. Good. Again, this is a good reflex if you tip forward, if you trip, that you can just stay up so you're squeezing your strong core here. Good, you can stay like this, or in 5, we'll hold that back leg up. 4. Actually, no, I forgot. Yeah, we'll do that. 3. So many thoughts in my head, I forget to count. 2, 1, hold that back leg. So it could be on the ground or here, and we pulse that heel up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then arms go straight down. Maybe you lift an arm to the side, switching the weight. Maybe you lift the weight. Ooh, oh, 3, amazing. 2, 1. Oh. What leg was hurting more? Mine was the one that was staying still. So much. Okay, good news, bad news. You know what you're doing. Bad news, we have to do the other side. Right foot forward. Again, modified version. Keep your left toes on the ground and just practice squeezing that core as you tilt forward. Maybe that toe lifts up 1 inch. Maybe a little more. Shoulders are squeezing together like you're holding, what did we say we hold? A stick? Something between your shoulder blades, not a pencil. Good, press that right foot down into the earth. Feeling the back of that right leg. Good, 5 more. You can just stay tilting back and forth if you like that. Otherwise, we hold that leg up in 3, 2, 1. Hold that left leg wherever you are. Maybe little pulses. Lift that left heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to play with your arms, weight can be down. Lift the hands up for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take a second. Fold forward, sip of water, roll those hips. Poured it right down my shirt. Good. You're going to hold on to the weight if you want. You can also use an imaginary weight. Going back to that simple 90-degree hold. So weight is in the left foot, right tiptoes or right knees up. Find your posture, shoulders back. Weight in the left hand, simple bicep curl. Simple, not easy, right? If you have no weight, it's the exact same thing. You're still pretending you're holding this weight. Pop your bicep. Squeeze it up like it's 100 pounds. Resist it down. Good. That's it. And you can just stay here. This is tough. If you want to add a little more, you turn this from a bicep curl into a shoulder press. Curl, press. When that weight goes up, it's just a little more. Good. In 5 seconds, you can stay or just shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Good. If you want a little bit different things happening, pulse your leg at a faster pace than the shoulder press. Ha! She went, no. 3, 2, 1. Good job. So hard. It's a lot of coordination, and your brain is having to think about all this, and you're standing on one foot. So it's good for your brain and your body. Let's even ourselves out. Shift your weight. So right foot roots down, left tippy toes, left foot hovers, weight in the left hand. Find that mountain pose. Maybe you're just here on this side. Good. Shoulders stay back. You're still in a mountain. They're right over our hip bones. Good. You can just stay with the curl or add in shoulder press. Good. Or maybe you want to just stay with that shoulder press. Slow and steady. Good. Stay with the bicep curl. If you're just practicing this for the first time, no big deal. And then maybe a little pulse. Whew. Maybe, maybe not. Remember what my yoga instructor would say? Maybe in this lifetime or maybe in the next. Good. Hands down. Beautiful. We got one more with the weight. We're going to do that around our waist, our halo. So same thing, standing on one foot. If it's just too much, stay on one foot. Just go to your tiptoe. Start sending that weight around your waist. If you're feeling like this is too easy, switch directions. Switch the direction of the circle. Good. Squeeze that belly and feel your strong core. Good, and then hold it at your heart. Just a little chest press. 5, 4, 3, beautiful. 2, 1. So remember, your doctor might just ask you to stand on one foot, and you just did all of that hard stuff on one foot. So you should be very impressed with yourself. All right, halo around the waist, other side. So shift your weight, single leg mountain. Right foot rooted down, left foot tippy toes or hover around the waist. And it can be the same thing with no weight, right? You're pretending you're transferring that weight still. Good, switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight by your heart, pressing it out. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Yay. All right, I think I said that was the last one, but I'm doing one more. So remember, we did this last week, sort of this bowling, right? Swinging it. So the weight is moving with more momentum than this. This is a little faster. So give it a try. Again, maybe on one leg. You feel it back and forth. Good. Lifting and lowering. And you can play with which direction your palm faces. It can face towards your other hand, or it can face up. Good. Really give it some oomph. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. And then same thing, just moving it without the weight. Fix those shoulders. Good posture. Squeeze your belly in. So we're counterbalancing, right? This weight is swinging, but we're staying steady. It's hard work. Strong cores. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll come back to our flamingos Give those ankles a little bit of a break. Put your weight down. And then from there, we're gonna do our alternating tap backs. So you can stay tall and just tap the floor behind you. That's how you start. If you want a little more, you can think about a little bit more of a lunge position. Getting down, putting all that weight in one foot, other foot taps back, and then you switch. So back and forth. So if your knees don't like this, you can stand up a little bit more. If you want more, think nose over toes. Oh boy. All right. Switching weight just like we do when we're walking. Good. In 5, we're going to do just the right foot back and forth. Stay on one side. In 3. In 2. In 1. Just your right leg back and forward. How light can you get those toes in the back? Remember, you can be standing straight up or down low. If you want a little more, yeah, that left hip's feeling it. Maybe you bring your right knee forward and then send it back. Maybe, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe you don't need that today. Good. Really nice. Arms start doing what they want to do. Find your breath. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring that right foot in. Woo. I like the facial expressions I'm seeing. Same move, other side, right? So find your good posture. You can stay standing. Tap that left foot back and forward. That's fall prevention. Fall prevention 101. Practice tapping the earth around you. Maybe you get a little lower in that lunge position and you get a little lighter in this foot, going back and forth. Good. Press that right foot down, down, down. Stay here, or that back foot can lift and tap back. Remember, when you lift that knee, stick the landing. It's really hard to hold that, and then back to it. You've got it. Good. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yee, 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 yee. Good job. All right, from there, we're just going to give our quads a bit of a break. Calf raises. If you want to hold a weight, you can. A yoga block, or you don't need anything. We're just going to think about lifting our heels up and down, up and down, kind of like we did in the beginning. A few more, and we're going to hold up. Good. In 5, we'll hold up, and we'll try and stay as still as possible, and then pulse it out. 3, 2, 1, hold. Squeeze your calf muscles as best you can. You should feel unsteady. It's not stable here. Good, maybe pulse it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good. Are our calf muscles important? Yes. Very, very, very. Okay. Now I think it is a real crowd favorite. So we're going to find our walking on a tightrope. If you're new, you can make your tightrope really narrow, the size of your feet, or you can widen it out and walk heel to big toe. So when we start, and again, if you're on the black mats, feel free to go on the floor. Sometimes we have to look. I want your heel to go right in front of your toes, or your big toe, or wherever works for you. Maybe taking 4 or 5 steps forward, and then 4 or 5 steps backwards. After you feel oriented and you look, maybe your gaze can look straight. Good. It's really challenging. This is a great one to do every day. Do you need to rest in between days when you do this one? No. Good. 3, don't let anyone tell you you do. 2, you don't even need to rest your core. 1. Good. Take a second. Okay, we're going to do that again. If that was challenging, stick right there. If that wasn't super challenging, add some leg movements. Add some torso movements, gaze movements, or dabbling with closing one or both eyes. So find your good posture. And again, maybe a little bit of leg movement. And then find that you can put that heel down right in front of those toes. You don't want to squish your toes, right? But you don't want to leave a huge amount. So you have to learn where your body is in space, which is called what? Somebody said it. Proprioception. Proprioception. Someday I will remember it. Proprioception, where your body is in space. Maybe add a leg movement. Maybe someone calls your name or you turn the doorbell rings. So you set yourself up with these little challenges. And again, maybe, woo, or maybe we're going to hold one foot in front of the other in 3, 2, 1. Press your feet down into the earth. You're still in a mountain pose. Again, maybe a little bit of twisting or turning. Find your breath. For 3, we're going to bring that back foot forward. For 2, for 1, back foot forward. Find that stance. If this is too narrow, widen your base. You liked it? You were into it? Sorry. Reminded me of some artists that I won't name. Good. 3, 2, 1. Not Taylor, right? All right. Come out of that. Shake that off. How long do we have? Oh my God. That's terrible news. Terrible news. All right, we're going to find a chair pose. So chair pose, you have to make work for your body, thinking about your knees. Chair pose, you think about you're going to put your butt in a chair, but there's no chair there. You are the strength holding yourself up. So it could be a little baby bend or a little bit bigger. All the weight in your heels, so much so that maybe your toes can be off the earth. So we have a lot of quads strengthening here, right? And remember, over time, we don't want our knees over our ankles. So think about pressing them behind you. Okay, if your toes are lifted, you can bring them back down. We're going to shift our weight now like we do in walking. Right heel comes up, maybe right foot lifts up. Hoo-wee. Put it down. Gather yourself. Same thing, left heel. Stay there, or maybe exercise ring close. We did it. Maybe left foot up. Woo, so much wobbling. Good. Maybe one more time. If you want more of this, you can stay for yoga. Good. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Beautiful. All right. Well, we're going to do a little bit of our oblique work. So let's have that right hand reach up to the sky and then light on the right toe. We're going to squeeze right here. So think about scrunching something between your ribs and your hip bones. So grab something and then crunch right here and then back down. To make this work, same elbow, same knee. So, and then get long, crunch, get long. That's it. Inhale when you're big and extended. Good, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good, it's a lot, right? You feel those obliques. We love obliques because they look good, but they keep our balance when we're walking. So, right, they look good. We like them. All right, shift your weight. Left hand, tall. And then crunch something up, a soda can between your ribs and your hips. Let's go. Crunch. Squeeze the ribs and the hips together. So I'm not looking, I don't care if you're getting close to touching your thigh. I want that crunch. Squeeze your belly button in. And of course, we're on one leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, both feet down. All right, just our little bit more obliques and then we'll go down to the ground. From here, we're gonna hold a squat, weight in the heel, same thing. We're not looking to bend forward and touch elbow to knee. We're staying in between 2 planes of glass and crunching side to side. Crunch, crunch. Yep. Good. So make your belly button squeeze in. It should not feel easy. Crunch down, come center. Down, good. 5 more, and we're gonna turn this into a little bit more movement with the squat. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, kind of like our biking in the beginning. 3, 2, 1, baby squat. Right elbow, left knee, down. So now we're crossing in front of our body, lifting that knee and twisting. It's so much core work. Good. Weight in the heels when you squat. You've got 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, we're going back down. The great news is we have time for one more plank. So, yeah, that's right. That's what I expected. So, you could do 2 minutes of planks a day, you know that. So feel free to go down to your hands with your knees down, knees up, or maybe your forearms with your knees down and your knees up. Think about the squeeze. That's where you're working hard. So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. You're just the same as you were in that mountain when we started. You're just parallel to the ground. I want your tushes squeeze as hard as they can. Pelvic floor squeeze. Bring your knees up into your thighs if you're not having the knees on the ground. Press your forearms into the earth. Good. You've got it. 40. You are halfway there. If you need a break, take a break, rest and recover, or keep going. You've got 20 more seconds. Find your breath. Hopefully you can make yourself shake a little bit. 10 more seconds. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Yay! Hips back. Take a child's pose or any recovery breath. Roll those wrists. That's so fun, but it's hard. Final move. Flipping on over to our back. Oh, we got to go fast. We did these standing. Most of you know them. We have that low back press down into the earth again. Battling your upper body and your lower body. What's stronger? You find out. Press your legs away and drive your knees towards your face at the same time so it looks like nothing. But it's not nothing. Head, neck, and shoulders can be up or down. Start to find that pressure. Find your low back. Press it down, down, down. Squeeze your pelvic floor. You can probably press harder into your legs. So do that. Good. And then in 3 seconds, we're going to extend the right side. So start to take left hand, left thigh even harder. Good, and extend right side. Maybe just the right leg, back out and in. Maybe right leg and right arm. Woo! Feel your core work to bring your arm and leg back in. In 3, we are back to an iso hold. 2, 1, iso hold. 5 seconds here, push, push, push. 4, 3, start to press right hand, right thigh harder. 2, 1, extend left arm, left leg, or both. For 5. You're almost there. Go hard. 3, 2, 1. Final iso hold. Press, press, press. Ooh, you can do it. You can do it. Maybe you want to even do more. Pump those arms. Maybe you extend your legs high or low. More spice. Hands over your head. Final 10 seconds. Scoop your belly out. Press your low back down. You can swim away from me, point your toes, and flutter, flutter, flutter. Get ready for the Monona pool. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay. Come down, take a moment. Feel any fire that you created in that whole core, that belly area. That's your power, your strength. Feel free to just stay on your back or stretch. Hug your legs in, or windshield wiper knees side to side, what feels right for you. Just move slowly. And end class in any pose that feels good for you. It could be on your back. your side or back to an easy seat. Wherever you are, if you would like, you can bring your hands together at Heart Center. As always, take a moment to feel proud of yourself, be impressed with yourself, and say something positive about your body. Think about how good you did, how strong you are. Good. We'll end with one more collective breath. Inhale, out. Up, reach up, grab some good. Bring it down, seal some good in. Send some good out into the world. My honor to lead each and every one of you. Thank you for coming. If you joined on Zoom, thank you for coming. Now, namaste. Thank you.